Namaste. Thank you. The divine within me honors the divine within you. It's Kala Viv Williams. Thanks so much for stopping by today. All right, so I've really gotten going on this law of attraction. I'm actually filming a lot of these back to back. So I'm trying to change clothes, at least so it doesn't look like I did film them all back to back, but I did, because I can't help sharing too much information. All right, so a wonderful principle to share with you today is about clarity. Again, across the board, whoever you watch on law of attraction, manifesting your dreams, everyone says this. Everyone says this. And the reason everyone says it is because it's true. Okay? You need to get clarity. So you need to get clear on what it is that you truly do want. Now, my mind works really fast, so I'm like thinking of, well, gosh, if you are really in a bad position, you probably know, oh my God, I need a job. Okay, do you know what I mean? You know, if it's an emergency situation, you know exactly what you need. Some of you, though, may be in a lot of things aren't working, you're not happy, and so you want to change many areas. Okay, so this applies in either case, as I'm just thinking about it. I don't have a script. I really just try to tune in and share with you from what I've actually done and know. So clarity is important. Let's say it is a more emergency need. So say you are very dissatisfied with your work, with your job. Maybe you feel you're going to lose your job. And I've dealt with that. You're going to lose your job, or you've been told you're going to lose your job. So let me share with you what I would do and what has worked for me in the past. All right, and which I hope I can always do in the future. Actually, first of all, is believe, but we'll leave that for another video. Clarity. Get clear on what you want. Everyone says that. It is true. Get clear. But how to get clear? I recommend, because of my background in yoga and mindfulness, meditation, you need quiet, okay? Decide on a technique that works for you to get quiet. That might be some that I recommend from my experience, walking in nature. Nature now has been scientifically, I believe, through studies in Japan, been shown, and they have a cute phrase for it too, to literally calm you and make you feel better. Okay, to me, this shouldn't need a study. You know, we don't need to spend thousands of dollars, but maybe we do to study this. Get into nature. If you know how to meditate, try meditation inside your home or apartment. Those are two major ways. If you know that there is something that calms you, makes you feel good and clears your mind, whatever that is. Maybe it's running. Sometimes a very physical activity for some people can be great. Running, biking, anything that moves the body rhythmically tends to be great. Okay, so some law of attraction teachers don't talk about this. So to get clear, you need to find a way to clear your mind. So try one of those techniques, okay? And have a piece of paper, or if you perhaps want to record it. As I said, my mind works fast. I get a lot of different ideas. You don't have to just write it down. Perhaps you do want to record, you know, on your phone. You may get a stream of consciousness. But get clear on what you want. Now, some people have trouble with getting clear on what they want. I understand that too. What then I've heard said, and it worked, I didn't actually try it because I usually can get clear on what I want. But I realized I was doing the process in my mind. You may start by saying what you don't want. Okay, so I don't want a boss who is aggressive and dominant. I don't want a boss who doesn't listen to my ideas. Okay, so as you know, for law of attraction and affirmations, you don't want to do the stated in the negative. So turn it around. I want a boss who is professional, warm, kind, and professional. Okay, so make a list first of what you don't want, if you need to do that first. And then simply flip it to what you do want. So once you have this list, you know, I hate working late. I have a job where I'm not required to work late. I have a job I enjoy that does not require me to work late. They put great emphasis on a balanced work-life balance. So we're not asked to work late. We're not expected to work late. So if you need to get clear, make a list of what you don't want, because for some people that is easier, and then just flip each item on the list. Okay? So that is one great tip that does work. Now, if your mind tends to be more positive, you can be like, oh, you know, because some people are like that. They can envision what they want and they get all excited about it. And they can just write down, oh, I want this and this and this. I want a job where, you know, on lunch times, everybody eats together and it's a really friendly office. You know, they can think right away what they want. So you have to know what kind of person you are, okay? So clarity is the first. Get clear. Take as long as you need. If it's a more emergency situation, then obviously it's going to be a little harder. But in terms of manifesting, in terms of law of attraction, state it in the positive. What you do want. And state it in the present. Okay? So I'll talk more about that in the next video because I know it's a lot. But the first step, as I said, is to get clear. Because if you aren't clear, you'll get muddy results. Trust me. I have, and this is why I started doing these videos, I really have manifested. You know, friends have told me, you know, you're a wonderful manifester, or things happen for you, but they won't happen for me. I've had friends say that to me. And it's because I can get clear. Sometimes, though, having said that, you leave out a key thing, and sure enough, you won't get that key thing, won't be in it. So you'll realize, oh man, I forgot to say pays really well. So say you'll get the job, everything else will line up. Great boss, to use the example we were talking about. Warm, friendly, professional, listens to your ideas. Everybody's, you know, in the office, they sit together at lunch, you have a nice lunch, you have nice camaraderie, but it doesn't pay that well. It's at a nonprofit, it doesn't pay that well. And you're like, oh man, I forgot to ask for that. So I'm smiling because it really does work. You are manifesting all the time. And so this goes into people who say, yeah, this law of attraction, this manifestation stuff doesn't work. You are manifesting all the time. The job you have now, you manifested that. It's true. So get clear, otherwise you'll end up with some sort of random thing. And to end on that really positive note, we are co-creators. I believe we're meant to learn these skills now. They're meant to be more public. They're meant to be out there for those who can understand them and use them. So get clear. Namaste.